Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a little it's not a kind of a story time. It literally just happened. If you clicked on this video, it's more likely you clicked on it because of the title of the video. I'm going to put it down as an accident at a car crash at my work happened or something like that. So that's probably why you clicked on this video, if you did, to get to about it. But yesterday I was quite nervous, so I was kind of picking my spots quite a lot. I've got like one under my chin there, and then one's on the side, because this actually happened. This car crash happened yesterday, yesterday was Monday the 28th of November, and this happened around 10:30 a.m, like 10:30 in the morning. And I was at work. Obviously I'm at work now. I have to leave at 2:30 to pick up my daughter and wait at the house for my son to get dropped off, because today is a parent-teacher meeting for my daughter, and my partner's going to go to it while I look after the kids. But I was going to record this video yesterday, the day this accident happened. But yeah, I was like a bit too stressed, and I ended up working on another video that was like 5-6 minutes long, because I got 2 advent calendars dropped off at the house, because I ordered 2 for my kids on Smiths, and they arrived yesterday. So I did a video, and that's probably going to be up before this. So sorry, I'll get into the whole story time kind of the accident. I was outside, and it's about 25 past 10:30 when this happened, and I was outside, and I was picking up a letter, and my younger sister's boyfriend, my younger sister's 24 and her boyfriend's about 23. Her boyfriend on the other side of the road to get into this Y walk. There's like a little walkway, and he was up there because he was cutting up some of the trees that fell down across the pathway. I'll probably show you in the part when I have to, in the part where I have to, sorry, trying to make sense. I might show you the part where I'm talking about where he was cutting the trees that fell down, if I when I show you what about it happened. I don't know if that's going to be in a separate video or not, but as I was saying, he literally just came from down there. He was getting ready to leave. He was just cutting up with a chainsaw with some the trees, as I said. And I was having a bit of a quick chat with him. I just asking, he was explaining what he was just doing, and it was the same little chat kind of thing with him. And then we heard this noise while he was talking, and we looked over, and what I assumed was a tree falling down, and I think he assumed the same thing, falling down. And I was like, what the hell just happened? We kind of heard a loud noise as well, like a crashing noise. So I went, where we were standing, it was quite hard to, there's loads of trees in a way you can just see a little bit, so I couldn't see properly on the road. And I moved how to get where I'm walking, just a little to know how it looks kind of thing. I work at a park place where there's 2 football pitches and a park and a building, and to get to this place there's only one access, and it's across a bridge, a quite small bridge, and there's no other exits off it. There's this one bridge and this road going across, and there's like this bridge that goes over a river, so the road kind of goes along the river, and the pitch and stuff and the building is on the other side of like the road's here, and then there's like, I'm not good at showing with hands, like there's a road, then next to it's a river, then on the other side of the river as well, a park and stuff is, and the only way to get to it is across that bridge. So I was on, on kind of one side of the bridge, on the park side, and there's like loads of trees, and on the other kind of side of the bridge, but on the road. So technically, like, this would be like the bridge in between, like just pretend the walls of the bridge is my hands. I was on this side, on the park side. Then the crash was like on this side, but more on road, and the driver, I went to like more on this side, on the park side, so I could see better. And I said, oh, there's a car, it's upside down, to my sister's boyfriend. So he quickly took out his phone, rang an ambulance. I went over the park, over the bridge. We both started walking towards the bridge, and he turned back while I was still walking. I didn't know what he was doing, but I carried on walking kind of pretty much more running towards the car, see if if anybody was injured or anything. He was going back, and I wasn't too sure what he was doing, but then I realised he actually had a first aid kit in his back of the car. I didn't even think about this building has a first aid kit. I didn't even think about first aid kit. And I was like the whole time going over to the car, panicking, like thinking of the worst scenario of like somebody is going to be not alive and blood everywhere, and also like broken bones, where like when you get a broken bone and sometimes the bones rips the skin and you can see the bone. I was fully expecting that, but luckily it wasn't like that at all. When I was got over the bridge to the road, somebody was coming into the village. The person who crashed the car was coming into the village, and that's when they crashed on the way into the village, and somebody else in a white van came and stopped and got to the car and checked, and the person in the car was fine. There's only one person, but he managed to get out the car, and you could tell that he was completely shocked. His eyes, like especially near the eye, like up near the top, looked red, looked like he was about to cry. It was a 14-year-old boy that was driving, and yeah, what happened was, it wasn't a tree that actually fell down. It was, I think, as I couldn't fully see what happened, I think he may have slipped and crashed into a telephone pole, and that fell down and also knocked down one of the metal signs. There's like metal signs with a metal pole with a metal sign on top of it that had a bike on it, which also fell down. That was I saw falling down and thought it was a tree, and me and my sister's boyfriend stayed with them. The person who just stopped their van ended up leaving after like 10 minutes, and it took the ambulance about 40 minutes to get there. And yeah, he seemed really shocked, and luckily he was like fine. The ambulance ended up coming and checking him over, and they were saying like he was fine, and the police ended up having to come out, and also the fire brigade came out as well, and he had to get picked up by his dad. His dad didn't look quite happy about it, but I don't know, kind of worried a bit. But yeah, I was like completely panicking about it. It's like just what, like on way towards the car when I was like checking up, seeing if he was okay and all that. I was fully expecting the worst, and thank God, or thank whatever, that he wasn't the worst case scenario. The complete front of the car was like smashed in. It was quite bad. Yeah, and yeah, it's quite bad. I think I might try flip this around. I think I can flip the camera while recording. Yeah. So yeah, I was literally shitting myself. Somebody outside the car around, see where the car is. I was kind of there, and just just behind the car is where the bridge is, and it was like I was like around here, and on the other side was the car crash. We went to go outside because somebody in that car is sitting in there, and he pulled in nearly 15 minutes ago. He pulled in when I was like literally started recording this. That's why I started like kind of looking up that way, and I don't really want to go out and start recording. So yeah, I might do that and kind of show you a little bit more in a separate video, and show you what happened, and show you a bit better, if that makes sense. Just the person in the car is still sitting in there. It's been 10 minutes at least sitting in there. So yeah, I'll be probably back in a second. Well, not in a second. I'll do this part showing you fully. Maybe the crash site, I might record it, but if you want to see the car's not there anymore, but if you want to see kind of more around the area that was the person crashed into, just comment down below, and if not, then it's fine. But I'll just leave that for this video, and see you in my next video. Bye.